I got blamed for a lot of stuff that happened to him that I didn't do. And I kind of felt sorry for him. He was always being compared to me, and he has a lot of learning delays. Namely, he has really severe lazy eyes. So reading was, well, he never really learned how to read. But he had an eidetic memory, so he memorized everything he was told. So if you tested him with an oral test, he passed at a genius level. You can blame my mom being in college classes when he was a baby and him learning higher math while he was in his bassinet in the class. But he couldn't pass a written test because he couldn't read it.
Another triumph.
So instead of putting him in the smart person class, they put him in the special class.
Shotgun, take advantage of this.
And then he was flunking school for the longest time because it was before we had the ADAs set about in school. So the teachers wouldn't
As close to perfect as it gets.
work with making his tests digital because he could read a computer screen. You know, for you and me, the screen isn't flashing. For him, his eyes are good reading a computer screen because the constant flashing it's doing. But yeah, so I didn't scare him that way. I just scared him with bugs. And he's the one who has asthma. Unfair. Did it all work out? Kind of. So he went to... everybody knows I'm from Alaska. So I'm from Fairbanks, Alaska. And because he was having such a hard time in high school, and at the time the government raised the number of students that was needed to keep a school open, we sent him to Manly Hot Springs, which is a really, really, really tiny off-grid backwater community that's only known because, well, it's got natural hot springs in it. So he went to school there where they needed 10 students. He was student number 10. But that, and he was doing really well with that. Until he came home and he found the person he was staying with had died of a heart attack. So he was kind of traumatized. He did graduate high school. It just took him a little bit, and I gotta say, high school was traumatic for the boy. One thing I like about the Tales of games is the customization for the character, because in Star Ocean games you can't swap their outfits and whatnot. I'm okay without the swapping. It's fun, but I really like the stories of the Star Ocean games. And I like that they're connected, where the Tales of games aren't really connected.
He who strikes first has the upper hand. Shotgun blast. Step off.
Yeah, so my brother came back to Fairbanks. He went to a school that was designed specifically for students who weren't going to graduate on time, had problems, and it worked individually with them. And then he graduated.
But let's keep moving.
And more on his teachers that they shouldn't have been comparing him to me. I was a straight A student who sabotaged my own grades to get B's instead of A's. And schoolwork was really stupid easy for me. And they shouldn't have compared him to me. That was mean on their part. Fair enough. Yep. I love the stories of games, which is why there are games that probably aren't the best games out there, but I love them just because the stories are cute. And it's also why I tend not to like super duper popular games, because there needs to be a balance between great story and good balanced gameplay. And as much as I love the Final Fantasy stories, I hate the Final Fantasy playstyle. I hate that there's always a part where you have to grind just for the sake of grinding. In general, you shouldn't compare anyone to anyone. That's right. And especially siblings, because our sibling rivalry was bad to begin with. And that just made it way worse. Oh my god, was our sibling rivalry bad. But as soon as I moved out for the first time, he learned that I liked some of the same games, even though I did purposely avoid games that were like his favorite games. That's why I haven't played the Dragon Quest games till now, because those were his games. But we bonded over Dynasty Warriors. And anime. We both liked anime. Alright, need magic points. Hit points, hit points, hit points. Blackberries. There we go. Alright. Jasmine. There it is. Unfog me. I gotta be able to hit these Iachus. Boo boo boo. And not all comparison between people is bad. It's good to see where similarities are and then where differences are. Because there's always going to be similarities. But holding people up to the same level isn't going to work. Does he still live with your parents? I know the working world hates to accommodate. Actually, he has his wife and his 3 kids, and he's a published author of 2 books. And he works, he teaches a little, well, at least he used to,
We're done here.
but he works for the school district as a janitor. Because he never finished college. He should have. He would have been good at it. He wanted to be a special needs teacher. Because he thought it was bull how he was treated through the system.
Think I'll let you get away?
But no hate on his pride, but he married a Filipino woman, and yeah, it's not a good relationship or a situation. And she's going to push him to work until he pretty much keels over. And she doesn't even stay at the house. She goes to other states and works. And doesn't send him money to help with the kids. So he's basically trying to support the 3 kids all on his own. One of which is... So my niece is a competitive swimmer. And the second child, my first nephew, is nonverbal autistic with heart issues. And then the third one, I'm going to say he's
Could have been worse, I guess.
a sociopath.
Now my clothes are all dirty.
I don't know. He's got issues. So yeah, it's a lot. And Air Slash is not that powerful. It is not that powerful against these guys. The problem is these are all ice guys, and most of the attack stuff I have is wind based, and what I need is fire based.
Double slash! Another triumph.
We're done here.
But I'm not doing too bad. Ah, need 16. I've only got 10. All right.
Look at me now.
Getting there though. And then the fishing will be maxed, which is good because then all the collection ones will be maxed. Honestly, I just stuck with double slash throughout the entire game before I got mirror blade. Nice. I just push buttons.
That was a piece of cake. As close to perfect as it gets.
And it's working. For me, it's working for me. Alright, pick this up and save. Nope, only got 11. Double slash is just stupidly powerful for a basic skill to use. True. Oh no, my brother is marrying a Filipino woman this month, but they have been long distance 3 years, both in late 50s. Oh, it might be good. My bro did that, and yeah, she's kind of an importa bride. But they're in their 50s, so that could be better, which means she's not as, I don't know. He married a Filipino woman. He found out my niece genetically is not his in any way, shape, or form. But she is still my niece. She's my favorite. I loves her. I miss her. And then her parents came, and all 3 of them have to work to support her. No chat disconnect. Blood doesn't make family. Love does. That's right. 100%. And I did yell at my brother because my niece overheard that argument between her parents. And I was like, that's bullshit. You can't treat her differently because you found this out. You can be mad at your wife, but you can't take it out on a kid who, up until now, you thought was yours. And she is yours. You're the only parent she knows. But yeah, be wary. My hubby is also a child of a Filipino marriage to a non-Filipino, and his childhood was traumatic. No! Ah! Okay. YouTube is fudging up. So please be wary on YouTube. It seems to be the chat is going on and off. Even though it says that the stream is healthy. So if you post something and I don't see it, please let me know. For me, it's lag, but that might be my Wi-Fi's fault. Yeah. The lag is definitely on your side. It wasn't doing it on my side. It's just the chat is connecting and disconnecting. And not staying connected. Which happens sometimes with YouTube. Let me try opening a different chat thing and see if that works. Sometimes the pop-out chat just does weird things. Okay. New chat window seems to be working better. But the signal is strong on my side. The internet hasn't gone down. They did whatever update the internet people were doing it last night. But if I do randomly completely lose signal, it's because the internet people have decided that they needed more updates and have threatened that it would be during the day anytime between yesterday and Sunday, and will take place during the day during work hours. So if I randomly disappear, it's not me, it's the internet people out there working on our lines. And since it's not like raining out there like it should be, they might actually be trying to get it done. Just to warn y'all. I think the trigger point is right here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Like that. Boo, 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 boo.
Let's meet at the training hall.
Ooh. Yeah.
Miki, are you being a part of the team and pulling your own weight? You're not just bumbling around and holding everyone back, are you?
I'm fine. I might not look it, but I'm actually a lot stronger
Well,
now.
Fidel's
What about
away,
you,
Ted
Ted?
plays.
You're not slacking now that
What?
Finley's not around, are you?
Hey, I'm still an assistant instructor, you know. I teach the village children about swordsmanship. Don't you worry.
What about your own training? You're not skipping out on that, are you?
Oh, he is. Bad boy. Bad Teddy.
So you are slacking. I knew it. You're a lost cause.
No wonder Victor wants me to be his master. Woo, 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 woo.
What do you think of children who are selfish?
Children who are selfish? inevitable to an extent. Okay, this is the best answer. I know the game is supposed to be in Japanese, but I hate how the lips don't sync with the audio at times. It's better in Divine Force, but it still bugs me. I think I'm used to it with the amount of JRPGs that I play.
You don't want to constantly indulge them, but as an adult, you have to grin and bear it sometimes. That's how kids are.
I agree. It's only natural for them to be selfish at that age.
And the
yet
mouth
we
movements in this game
Not
are
only
pretty
that,
decent.
But she keeps everything bottled up inside.
It's not enough to just protect her physically. It's also our responsibility to protect her emotionally.
Okay, so we are babying somebody. Got it. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Oh, my little bunny! That's right, you live here, Bun Bun. Ah, this is the bed. There we go. Fully healed. Yeah! I think the only time it really gets me if the mouth's smooth without the dialogue up is like I've been playing Star Sand Island and I can tell that there's a lot more dialogue because their mouths are moving for at least 10 more minutes. I wish you could ride a bunny in this game. In Last Hope you're able to. In all the games, for the most part, you're able to ride the bunny as your fast travel. But I'm okay. I miss the bunny though. At least you have the bunny in your house that you barely see. Make traveling so much better. It does, but they interbring stellar transportation.
Something is thirsting for blood. There it is.
What's wrong?
Come get some.
What are you doing, Victor? It's just a cat.
Don't stop me, Miki. This is
What?
something I have to do for myself.
Oh, wait, are you afraid of cats?
I'll let it slide for today. Count yourself lucky, cat.
You sound exactly like a sore loser.
What? I had to adjust in my chair. What? So he's afraid of cats. He's afraid of vegetables. He's wanting to be dominated. What kind of character is Victor? Oh shit. Victor is weird. But gotta say, for a weirdo, he is really well developed to have that many quirks and still be a functional soldier.
Sorry. Let's meet at the training hall.
Is round 2 with the cat? No, no cat.
I don't like the looks of this.
His skills are impressive. I wonder if he'd accept an offer to fight.
Victor, he's an old man.
'Cause I've
What are you
mentioned this
talking
before,
about?
but I hate the
Please,
running in
don't
the
be
game.
ridiculous, Miki.
Doesn't feel
He's
fast, and
clearly
that
the
you're getting
master of something.
nowhere.
Well, he looks
Yeah.
like an ordinary old man to me.
If
I
you're
think he might be deaf.
threatened
knew
by
it.
an old
He's
deaf
just an
man,
ordinary old guy.
So he thinks I'm not even worth glancing at, does he? Then I'll show him by training even harder.
What the?
Yeah, Mickey. What the? Yes, the running in this game is clunky because, oh my lord, I move so much faster in other games. And there should be a jump. There needs to be a jump feature. But they fix all of that in 6. I can still think it's okay. Besides, it makes me seasick a little bit.
Let's meet at the training hall.
All right, where am I headed? Ooh, to the market.
Whoops.
Excuse me, old man. Victor wants to fight you. He wants to fight you because you ignored him. And you had a cat for 5 seconds.
One time, when Fiddly and I were little, we got lost while playing on a mountain and had to spend the night there. I was 6 when it happened, and Fiddly was 11, I think.
I didn't know you were so mischievous.
I got scared
Ooh.
and started to cry. So Fiddly tried to make me feel better, saying, "Calm down, there's nothing to worry about." But when I woke up in the morning, Fiddly's eyes were all puffy and red. Apparently, he'd been crying during the night.
Well, that's to be expected from a young child, after all.
But every time I tell this story, he insists that he never cried. He says that I just made that part up.
Men are like that. Show him some sympathy.
Yeah, show me some sympathy. Men are like that. What the hell?
Pardon me.
More like, you know, somebody who's trying to be strong for you because you were younger. All right, private actions are over. Let's see. Enrollment gift, deliver a crystal, 3 sheets of silk, and 2 pieces of dwarven embroidery. Okay. Bum, bum.
What's this?
Ice paint.
How's this?
Fire paint.
Mission accomplished.
Wind paint.
What's this?
Demon's tails. Mixed syrup.
Meh. It's ready.
Perception potion.
And here we go.
Need more silver.
It's ready.
Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Da, 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 da. Oh, I needed that adhesive. I gotta make more adhesive. Da, da, da. 2 sheets of fluffy fur. 7 pieces of coal. Zephyr lilies. Fidel. They say they won't speak to anyone at the leader. Hurry back to stall. Okay. We gotta go to the training hall. I hate the lack of those books in the games. You know, those books that teach your characters new skills. I hate the lack of them. Yeah. I kind of enjoy the way it does things.
This should be a good warm-up.
Yeah. Where it's points, and the points are pretty easy to come by. But I do miss picking up the books so that you could purchase books and teach people skills. Yeah.
Shadow needles.
Eat this.
Keep your heads in the game.
I won't go down easy.
Boom, boom, kaboom. I like kaboom.
Shadow needles.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Ice needles.
No, you're not. I'm gonna win this fight. Told you.
Gonna sting.
I'll finish you off.
Stun 100 foes. Sweet. I've stunned 100 people.
Ice needles.
Take this.
Terra Sucker.
Shadow needles.
No choice but to man up.
Man up? What the?
Not half bad. Eat this. Double slash.
How about train more before threatening me? Eben.
Shotgun blast. How is this even happening? That was pretty rough.
Victory!
Give me a break.
Alright. Western Duckhoff Pass. Okay. Opportunities Mugmort. But in the Soma region. Alright. We'll get there eventually. Alright. Oh, let's recover first and then head out because we need to get to Santarul to pick up some side quests. This game is very skill reliant. Your normal attacks barely do anything. Yeah. But at least the skills are easy to use just by a light or a heavy push on the button. So I don't have to remember that many buttons. I get overwhelmed if there's way too many like technical stuff you've got to do. Alright, we're gonna go the way of the Dakab footpath this time. I want to stop by the shops and make sure I have everything. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Let me purchase shit. Come on. Alright, I kind of gotta worry about getting too many of those. 20. Boo, 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 boo. I think. Nope, we've already passed the trigger point. Alright. There are no other private actions here. Now we take the other path. Get to the central area. And then we're going to go towards the Magic City. Boop, 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 ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da 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 da.